What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 and have a discussion about the second half of Season 8. And will this happen? Will Rick capture Negan? Will he kill Negan? What's going to happen with the characters? Spoiler warning from the breakdown that we have in the comic stuff. And what, just general spoiler warning, but it's not a spoiler video by any means. It's more of a discussion video about Rick versus Negan. So with every video, guys, I want you to post your comments below. What do you make of it? What do you think will happen at the end of Season 8? But first, if you can, hit that subscribe button. Help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. If you already subscribed, thank you very much. If you can, tell your friends, tell your family to join our team of the PT channel and our Walking Dead community. My book series, Fight For Us, people keep asking me about it. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions, 4 books available now. So the last time we saw Rick and Negan, they were fighting. It was pretty cool. They were fighting in the house. The battle was a little crazy with the Lucille and getting hit with Lucille and punching each other in the face and getting up. And it's a good fight for The Walking Dead. Negan, Rick, who won? Who do you think? I think Negan won. Rick keeps getting his butt kicked in battles, fights, but he comes out on top at the end. Hopefully it'll happen again. Hopefully we get another fight in the second half of Season 8. But I just love this picture here. And when he hits him with that copper thing, that little round thing from the fireplace or whatever, just like dink, bunk, falls down. Pretty awesome. Picks up Lucille, hits him with the end of it, not the barrel, the bottom part of it. And then he's like, "Don't you touch her!" And it was pretty crazy. Then Rick goes flying through the window again. Call back to Season 5. Pretty cool stuff. But Rick ultimately got kicked out the window and the fight's over between them. But will it matter about the Carl looming death? Will that matter in the second half of Season 8? Because you know it's coming. I mean, we saw in the episode 808 that he's not doing very well. Look at Carl. I mean, there's no hope that he survives this, right? I mean, very slim chance, but I'm not going to put my money that Carl's going to survive a walker bite. Holding hope about immunity and all this stuff, but that's fine. But either way, I'm going with the theory and the notion that Carl dies. What does that mean for Rick? Does Rick get real super emotional and say, "Look, we got to come and work together now"? I would think that's really stupid. It could be the writing, it could be what they do, but where they go here in this tangent after Carl dies, what does Rick, Michonne, Daryl, Dwight, Negan, the future of that mean? Only time will tell. We'll have to find out. And I just hope the writing is good. I hope Gimple and Kirkman and Nicotero and whoever does the writing for the show really knows what they're doing, because killing Carl off is not a good storyline. What's going to happen with Dwight and him keeping him? You see Michonne's very upset there. So I would assume this is after the Carl situation is resolved. Dwight eventually has to go back to the Saviors, right? To get inside, kill him from the inside, take down Negan from the inside, get the workers on their side. As you can see here in the second half trailer, he does go back. That's the Saviors. He's got to do something, right? So Negan has the power. He's got the people, he's got the weapons, he's got the artillery, he's got stuff in there. He needs an inside person still to be taken down. Negan is too strong, he's too powerful, obviously. Rick was winning the war early on because they trapped Negan inside. Once Negan came back out, tore up Alexandria, blew that apart, and now they have to go to the hilltop. How is Maggie and Negan going to be working side by side or living side by side if they keep Negan alive? It's either they kill Negan or they capture Negan. That's really the only two possibilities I see happening. Maggie is not going to be willing to compromise with Negan. I just don't see that happening in my eyes. She's ready to go to war. Stay at war. Take these people down. What's going to happen with Gregory? Is Gregory going to do something with the Saviors or do something there that flips against Maggie? I could see that happening as well. But ultimately, the group's going to go to Hilltop, be with Maggie, all come together and fight the Saviors all together as a unified unit in the second half of Season 8 is what I gather. Alexandria has blown the crap. They're gone from that spot. Maybe go back and they're at the very end of the season to rebuild. But it's not viable anymore. It got destroyed. The gate's down. The stuff's down. It's just not really going to be there anymore. When Rick and Daryl and all of them come out of the sewers, they probably got to get what they can and leave and go to the hilltop. Daryl, how can Daryl be anywhere with Negan and do it? He was ruthless. He's on his own. Rick has to understand that now too. I just don't know how the story's going to come together, why Rick would keep Negan alive, but I think that's where they're going. Morgan is going to be the outlier with this. He's killing saviors left and right. He's taking all these people out. He's clearing left and right. We love that about him. But something's going to happen that Morgan's going to leave. We know that because he's going to Fear the Walking Dead. And the word is that Morgan is not going to be on The Walking Dead anymore, just Fear the Walking Dead. So he leaves the Walking Dead area to go to Texas. Carol cannot really be around Negan, right? We haven't seen them interact. I want to actually see that. I want to see Carol and Negan and how they're going to do that. What's going to be their communication, situation, interaction with that. I'm excited to see that. We still haven't seen that. I want to see that. I know the fans want to. Carol's a Terminator, so is Morgan. We got to get them around Negan more and more and more, which is pretty disappointing if you think about it, that Carol hasn't seen Negan yet. Simon and Negan, there's got to be an outlier there. There's got to be some conflict here, because you saw early on there was something. Are we backsliding, Simon? People are a resource. We did it. Negan yelling at Simon. Simon, I believe, is going to go deal with the scavengers and Jadis. That's what the word is. That's what the fate of the scavengers is going around. I think Simon may do it on his own and get in trouble with Negan, because Negan does want to keep people alive and use them as a resource to his advantage and get there. But as you can see, Simon is rallying the troops, the people to go take somebody down, whether it's the scavengers or what. So the Simon aspect could be very influential what happens with Negan too down the road at the very end of the season, because I believe Simon and Negan have some conflict, if it gets resolved or not. I like the interaction here on the walkie-talkies based on the trailer. If they're actually talking to each other, it might just be the edit. But Negan talking with Rick, and Rick's not backing down, as you can see him right here. He's ready to go attack still, and people are like, what does he have to fight for still? A lot. Judith, Michonne, the team, Alexandria, Maggie, everybody going forward. He lost Carl, but Rick ain't gonna stop. There ain't no way. He lost his wife, he lost this, he lost his best friend. He hasn't stopped yet, and it would be pretty crappy if he kind of flips the script and goes back to, you know, weak Rick again, which we don't need to see in season 7. We need him to be strong, confident, taking down Negan one way or another. So what do you think of it, guys? Do you want him to be captured, Negan? Do you want him to be killed? Do you want the comic book story? Do you want this? And as we know with the Carl death, the word can be changed just like that. The characters can change just like that. The show is the show and the comic is the comic. We hear that all the time. But my question is, will this happen? Yes, he's going to get captured. Rick's going to win the war, as we know, in Season 8. The war just goes to Season 8, and we're not going to Season 9, is what Gimple said. So what do you think happens at this point? Does Rick pull the trigger? Does he capture him? Does he beat him up? Do they fight? Does Rick get wounded? Does Negan get wounded? I can't wait to find out. How about you guys? Post your comments below as always. And I hope he kills Negan actually, but I don't think it'll happen. There you go, guys. That's my take on it. Give me a follow, Instagram, Twitter, at the PT channel. We post comments, direct message, good way to get a hold of us. Facebook, the Walking Dead community, Facebook page and a group, PT channel page. Give us a follow on them as well. Walking Dead mystery boxes, not just Walking Dead stuff, guys. We're doing supernatural, science fiction, horror genre boxes, $38, free shipping. Message me what you may be interested in. We can ship it out into the continental US. Free shipping, $38 through PayPal. Message me through Facebook or on here on YouTube. On Fight For Us book series. Again, guys, it's going strong. It's doing really well. 4 books available now. I'm working on book 5 as we speak. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions. Pick up your copies today. I'm excited about the zombie apocalypse genre, guys. It's going strong. We got 4 books, many more to come. So you'll be invested in this story, the characters, the future of the storyline. It's pretty awesome stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you think.